Hey guys, Lizardlea here for hopefully what is going to be day one of Stonehenge Bookmark. I had a very hectic day at work today. I didn't get to stitch at all this morning. I was really busy. I was made main cashier, which I've never done before, and there were a ton of things I didn't know how to do, so I was constantly asking for help, and I felt really bad, but I'd rather get help than screw things up. And then the as main cashier was my job when it was getting busy to call up the next cashier, and the one I was supposed to call was Jessica. And she came up, I was on number 3, she was on number 4, and so we were right next to each other. And on the extremely rare times when there was calm, we talked, and she's like, well, do you want to go get some lunch after work? Because we both were getting off at 2. I was like, okay. So we had lunch together, we talked for a while. It's only 5 o'clock and I only just got home. So as you can imagine, we were talking for like 2.5 hours. It was great. But it was so busy. I was constantly calling up other cashiers. Oh, and then even then the lines were still really backed up. Oh. And then it was Veterans Day, so I wore my shirt, and I was supposed to every half an hour read an announcement because our discount for military members went up. It was from 10% to 15%. And because I was always so busy with customers, I wasn't able to look at the time, and I wasn't able to make the announcement because the announcement took like 30 seconds. I only made it like 3 times, and I was there for 3 hours. So as you can imagine, that was not right. But I said it 3 times, and every time I had another coworker tell me that it was really good, they could hear me clearly, and I was like, all right. Like, I worked as a telephone operator for an entire summer, so I know when I'm on the phone to speak clearly and succinctly and make sure that people can hear me and I enunciate. As the main cashier, I was the one who had to handle the phone. Every single person that called mumbled, except for one woman who I was really happy with, but she was adding up the prices for items and it wasn't coming out correctly, and I was like, bringing the receipt, bringing the items just in case, and we can figure it out. And we were able to, and she got like $2 back, so good for her. But I was just like, this is so hectic. And there was one guy asking for USPS, and I was like, we're at Michael's store, we're not mail. And eventually I asked the cashier next to me, and she's like, oh, he's in the storage room, he needs to contact them. I'll make the announcement. And I was like, okay. Like, I really hope they're not mad at me for doing a crappy job. I tried. I just, I don't want to make assumptions about anything and then, have a customer get it wrong information and then come into the store and get mad because, I told him it was there but it really wasn't. But it's so hard to understand them. So if you guys ever call a company like Michael's and the person is like, what? What? Can you repeat that? Speak louder and more clearly. And it's not accents. Like, I understand accents like 95% of the time, no problem. I grew up in Europe. I was surrounded by all kinds of accents. It's just people mumble. It's like they talk like this when they're on the phone, and it's really bad. And my hearing is already really bad. Okay, it's bad. If my mom can't hear something, I usually can't. All right, and my mom is, I'm like half my mom's age. That's how bad my hearing is. And then they mumble and they're quiet, and people get annoyed when you're like, what? Can you repeat that? What? But what am I supposed to do? Yeah. No, sir, we don't have that. Really? Like, what if we do? I just lied to the dude just because I couldn't hear him. So yeah, please give people the benefit of the doubt when they say what. All the time. Like, it rarely happens with my friends. It happens with friends of friends. They'll say something and I'll be like, what? And they're like, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, I didn't hear what you said. And most of the people I hang out with are kind of like me, where they tease people. So, they're making fun of me and they think that, I'm like being rude or mocking them back or whatever, or if I'm like brushing off or whatever. And I'm like, no, I did not hear you. When I say what, I mean what? I can't hear you. So if you guys ever do come across me and it seems like I'm ignoring you, I'm not ignoring you. I can't hear you. I have bad hearing. Like, if you're behind me, I'm pretty much not going to hear a thing you say. So if you want to talk smack about me, without me hearing, do it behind my back. So horrible, don't do that. Do it to my face, just so I can be like, okay. Like, I know I'm annoying, I'm okay with that. I embrace it. So yeah, please don't assume I'm a jerk. I have really bad hearing. I had an ear infection as a baby. I didn't learn that until I got a baby book recently. And then I had an ear infection 2 years ago. Like, I have bad ears, and that was my right ear. And I damaged the eustachian tube in my left ear 3 years ago. I had to be on steroids. Like, that's how much it was hurting me. I collapsed onto my bed. I came home, and it started to hurt, and I fell over, and I was crying for like 10, 20 minutes. And then I called my hospital, and I was like, can I make an appointment? They're like, you know what? If it's your ear and you're having a problem, you can just go to the emergency room. And I was like, okay. And they gave me steroids, and it was better within 2 weeks. And then the ear infection, it actually wasn't as bad. So they still put me on, or no, they put me on antibiotics for that. So yeah, I have bad ears. Please don't assume I'm a jerk. I'm gonna, you know what? Because why not? I'm only at 6 minutes. That was helpful. Now I just have to figure out how I'm gonna do this. Oh, it came with a needle. Ah. I don't want to lose my old one. Ooh, it's thick too. I need to sneeze. Okay, what the heck is this for? Oh, this is on the back. Okay. Oh my god, why is my phone ringing? Or vibrating, it's not ringing. Grandma! Sorry I had the video focusing on me on the phone earlier. I didn't even realize. I'm sure that was exciting for all of you watching. I do not like how short these strands are. This is going to drive me insane, basically. Gold should have 6. This is gold? Are you kidding me? This is like disgusting yellow or green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is considered gold? No way. There's no way. It's green. Maybe it's the lighting. So, orange, yellow, lemon, dark stone, light stone, gold, black. It looks green. That doesn't look gold. And these are clearly the yellow and the lemon. So, unless this is supposed to be yellow, because they both have 6. Yellow is the star. Yes, this one goes around the edges. Okay. I would not call that orange. I would call it like burnt green or something. Whatever. Oh. Yeah, I changed into pajama pants right after I got home. The day before yesterday, I woke up and I got a cramp in my left leg. Right here. This morning, I woke up with a cramp in my right leg. Right here. So as you can imagine, my legs are a bit sore. And before anyone starts telling me to eat bananas, I can't. The texture of a banana makes me puke. I can't get my foot. There we go. I love the taste of bananas. I really do. I love them. And I used to eat them daily when I was a little girl. And now the texture just, it's the same with vanilla pudding. I like the taste, but my body is just like, nope. Like, you had too much as a child. You can't have any more. No. So you can imagine. I have absolutely no idea if this will work, because, like, I have a scroll somewhere, but there's no way I'll be able to pull it out and get it all set up, because I've never used one before in time, because it's already 5:25, you know, and you guys said you want to see me do small projects on days when I don't do Chinese Phoenix, or, the big project, so, okay, it's in there. Oh. And it wants me to start from the right. There's your post-it note. Everyone thinks they're so funny when they're like, oh, hey, what's the stand you're using? And then they're like, I'm just kidding, you asked for it. You keep giving me that joke, you guys. You need to come up with something original. I'm not angry. I'm teasing you guys. You're teasing me, I'm teasing you back. I have some friends who like, don't do teasing, and I don't want to upset anyone who doesn't get that. Today is not my day. I'm so excited to stitch tomorrow. You have no idea. I'm so excited to finish Chinese Phoenix. Because I will. I don't care if I have to stay up until 11 at night. I will do it. I will finish that baby in 8 days. Oh yeah. Okay. So this felt goes on the back. So I'm going to put it over here. Actually, I'm going to put it with the tassel. I love tassels. I don't know about you guys, but I love them. Okay. I'm going to scan the pattern just in case. So I have to unplug my webcam so I can put the printer cord in.
I accidentally brought the previous 2 rows 1 stitch too far, so I have to take them out. I think I'm gonna have to call it a night for now, but I will say I've been changing the pattern a lot. I've been adding in quarter stitches where the pattern doesn't call for them. Like, in fact, I don't think the pattern has a single quarter stitch. So, is it focused? These places, like the orange is here and here, the yellow here, the yellow's over here. I made them into quarter stitches because the outline has it, I mean, it literally goes through the middle, so I don't know why they didn't have quarter stitches themselves. So when you look at Stonehenge, like, look at that. It's not in the outline, nor is it there, and it just looks kind of weird. Like, why? I don't get why patterns can't color between the lines. Like, I understand quarter stitches aren't the easiest. They're not. But as you can see, they're perfectly possible. So, I don't know. I just, I correct them myself. Oh my goodness, I don't know if it's just me, but right now, Stonehenge looks more like the Easter Island heads. Let me pull this over. So that's his forehead. So his eye is here. This is his nose. His lips are here. That's his chin going into his neck. And then this one is not as detailed, but they've got similar shapes. Oh, anytime I think of those, it makes me think of what is it, Night at the Museum? When it's Dum Dum, give me gum gum. It was great. I really liked that movie. The sequel was good, but I preferred the original. I like the original. Hey there, Fluffball. Big yawn. Are you sleepy? It is 8:44 p.m., huh? Look at all this stuff on my bed. I got home and I was like, I gotta stitch. So I just dumped everything everywhere. You coming up? Are you coming up? Are you go join your Lizzie? Hi. How you doing, baby? Oh, I came home, and I guess she had been let into my room like 5 minutes before I got here. I opened the door, and she just burst out and started following me everywhere. My little Miss Perler's missed me. Oh, baby, I miss you too. I always miss you when I'm gone. I'm wearing 2 socks right now. I have the pair I wore to Michael's, the white one, and the black sock over them. It is really chilly in here. Like, I think the temperature of the house is set to 72 or 73. And when I walk into the living room, it's really warm. Then I come into here and it's very cold. So my house is the extreme. If the whole house is warm, my room is hot. If the whole house is cold or cool, or if it's cool, my room is cold. But I do have my own personal little heater. Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Love you. Oh. Oh, yeah. She's actually sitting on me. Look. Oh, baby. This is the webcam wire. Oh, yeah. Look at you. Birds so loud. Oh, yeah. Oh. You want to help me sign off? Oh, well, actually, first I need to find out how long I was stitching. Was that interesting, baby? So, yeah, I didn't get very far, but, you know, you can see it starting. Well, hello, Tessa Butt. Should I move the webcam? There she went. How's that, baby? So better. That damn thing doesn't want to move. What the hell? This one doesn't either. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, gosh. Seriously, the fabric for this bookmark is horrible. I pulled it out and it was already shredding. Look at this. Over here. Look at that. I need to put more tape. Okay. I made it really long. Better to be safe than sorry. There we go. I heard that yawn. That one's not quite as long, but no, it goes this way. That's what I got so far. I need to find out how long I was stitching, or I'm going to forget. Okay, so the stitching, I got about an hour and 24 minutes. Well, not about, I did. So, there is what I have so far. I didn't realize it until just now, but I was only supposed to go 3 centimeters. I went closer to 5, but looking at it, it should be plenty long enough, but, you know, next time I work on it, I might, like, bring the gold the whole way through and see how it is, so I don't go too far and then realize, yeah, it's not gonna fit at all. The biggest problem was these edges are all frayed, and had to take care of that. Yeah, the video is really, really short. I apologize,
But I will be finishing Chinese Phoenix tomorrow, so you'll have that beauty to look forward to, because it's a beauty. Like, I'll show it again, obviously, but look at him. All I have left is the black outline on this side, the purplish, reddish, I'm not sure, outline on the flowers, so all of these pink ones, and then his pink tail is also outlined in that color. I had wanted to do that yesterday when I was working on it, but I was so tired. I actually slept in 2 hours this morning. Okay, and I wake up at 5 a.m. every morning. So when I sleep in, it's because I am really, really tired. Yeah, but you were all for it, weren't you, baby? You slept in too. You were nice and chilly, curled under the covers with me. Yeah, you can't deny it. I know the truth. What is my hair doing? So, yeah. I actually had problems this morning uploading day 7 of Chinese Phoenix, and I just left my laptop on while I went to work, and I came back and it had finished processing. Granted, that was like, what, 5-6 hours later? 5? So, you know, thankfully it went through. I have no idea what time it went through, but it did. So, that was really annoying. And I didn't have time to upload any of the pictures I took. So right now, that video doesn't have a custom image like I normally do. And I don't remember if I uploaded it to Facebook or not. I might have. I'm going to edit this, and then I'll see about getting those done, because I don't want to put out a video where the image you see is me, like... Although that would be kind of funny. Like... Yeah. I don't really know what else to talk about. Today was Veterans Day, so we had, you know, a discount for military, and only 2 people. Oh my god, Tessa, that was my needle, baby. Do not do that with your tail again. Found it. There were only 2 people that used the military discount, because everybody else used the 25% off, because it was the better deal, because the military was only 15. So I was just like, why are there so many people on Veterans Day? And it's probably because a lot of them had work off. Which one of these needles is bigger? Oh my god. This one. Okay, so that's for Chinese Phoenix tomorrow. This... gonna go here. This, if I don't want to lose a needle with a project, is what I do. Stick a hole through it one way, bring it back on the other side. So, if anybody's ever curious, or, you know, wants to keep a needle with a project, stab it through the plastic and stab it through again. Test this tail, young lady. Okay, I think I've been talking for long enough, so I'm gonna go edit that, edit the pictures. And I'm gonna go to bed, because I'm still sleepy even though I slept in. But I didn't get to bed until like after midnight. It takes me like an hour to fall asleep. I cannot relax. I'm not good at relaxing, so... my bad. I'm always on edge. Okay. Say subscribe, share, like, and comment. Come on. For 1, subscribe, share, like. Come on. One more. Come on. Come on. Are we going to do cat yodeling? Just gotta say comment.
That's the one where they talk the most, Tess, so talking for you is the most important. Okay, and comment. Apparently, she's angry about you commenting. You need to tell her more about how awesome she is. Huh?
She is waiting for me to feed her, even though it is 22 minutes early. Just saying. I'm gonna go now.